and vice versa. Like, I can put my opinion and I can say, babe, like, I don't really like that you showing too much. Them gray sweatpants, you're not going nowhere in them gray sweatpants.
And
but
don't.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Leah. Y'all are familiar with my girl Christine. If you're not, that means you haven't been paying attention. That means you didn't watch the music video. That means you're not a true fan. So I need you to get with the program. But today we're doing a little road trip vlog. I'm not telling y'all where we going. Stop being nosy. I'm not telling you. Maybe I will at the end, but not right now. So we figured since we're going on a little road trip, we would just come out here and talk that talk. So without further ado, let's get into it. But first, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because if you haven't, I don't know what's going on with your life right now. But I'm gonna need you to do that. Don't forget to drop a comment, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into it.
Alright, so I'm just not understanding why you would tell the girl you're either in a situationship with or in a relationship with to not worry about a girl, and then you have to worry about that same girl.
No, that's when like you're dating someone and they be like, oh no, that's just a homie, you don't have to worry about her. Y'all break up. So why are you now with the girl you told me not to worry about? America, explain.
I am confusion.
So I am confusion. Why is this one Kansas, but this one is not Arkansas? America, explain. Explain.
I don't get like. Nicki Minaj said it in that one song. She was like, "That's why I'm with the dude that you be calling your bro." No, that's a completely different topic. But somebody said it. Somebody said it. It can be girls or guys, either or. But it mostly happens to girls. When your partner says, "What's wrong? What's going on? Tell me what's on your mind." You express to them in at least a paragraph. Sometimes it's several. Sometimes it's a book, a novel, a Bible, if you will. And the Old Testament. The answer to that is, wait, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what? I just explained it, and like your whole screen is blue. What is it?
Your whole screen should be the little gray white bubble.
Is it when we type? It's gray, right?
When we type, it's gonna be gray on there.
So what do you mean you don't know? Or when they hit you with the okay, you know what? No, another thing. You know the thing that kills me. You know when girls are petty. And they be like, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know what? Good night. And the dude be like, good night. What? Like,
no, baby. You're supposed to apply pressure.
Wrong answer. Next caller. Next caller.
Next caller. Next caller. Next caller. Because you ain't talking about nothing.
That's the wrong answer.
Hello.
You never say that. At that point, it's obvious you don't care. Just don't care.
And at that point, we're crying.
At this point, now I gotta count sheep and force myself to go to sleep because you over here want to play games. Or I gotta text back and be like, "What? Excuse me? What you mean? Wow, so you ready for me to just go to bed at 4 o'clock in the evening, huh?" Like then it just gets petty because you could have just said, "What would a dude say to that though?" Now I gotta play devil's advocate. No, I mean it depends on the situation, really. If the opposite partner did something wrong and the main partner says good night, then the opposite. If I was the opposite partner, I'd be like, "Nah, wake up. Let's talk this out. Let's figure it out. Wake up. You ain't going to sleep. It's 4 o'clock. You don't even go to sleep at this time. You don't even take naps. Like, what do you like? Nah." Or if they persisted on going to sleep, all right, well I'll be here when you wake up. So
we got tomorrow. Hopefully,
I'm waiting. I mean, I don't know any person in their right mind to go to sleep at 4 o'clock and actually sleep through the night. Gotta wake up at like at least a smooth 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Because if not that, then around like 5 o'clock. Yes. Yeah. You getting your hours.
Right.
Your hours. Okay, another thing that I don't like is, how are you my boyfriend and you not liking and commenting on my pictures and videos, but liking and commenting on others? I just
see, I was ready to disagree with you because I was gonna say, like, not everybody is that active on social media, especially like in a relationship, which I understand. Like, social media, like, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. A lot of people feel like showing, like, commenting or doing that stuff on social media doesn't validate your affection for the person or your love for the person, which I completely agree with. But when you're commenting on other people's, especially people of the opposite sex, that's a problem. I don't care if that was your best friend from birth. I'm your woman. Like, be with your best friend then if you're gonna comment all about her stuff. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. I don't like that at all. How come you seem to like every single one of Big Booty Judy's pictures, but when I drop a picture once a month, it's crickets from you? But then you're gonna be mad if you see a comment you don't like. Oh, I'm talking to you.
my water bottle.
I'm talking to you.
I'm getting thirsty.
Next call! What are you doing? Are you gonna get around?
Alright, so I want to know your opinion on, if like two people are in a relationship, how do you feel about best friends?
What you mean?
I'm about to poke the bear. Okay, what I'm saying is, you know, say I'm in a relationship, right? And my man has a girl best friend.
Okay.
They spend a lot of time together because they're best friends, apparently. How would you just feel about that? And I know it depends on like the situation, but I know some people feel iffy about it. Some people don't. I just want to hear your opinion.
I feel like I don't have a problem with my partner having a best friend of the opposite sex, because I have several really close friends of the opposite sex, and I feel like just because a partner comes in my life, I shouldn't like drop them as my best friend, you know? Like, I don't believe in that at all. But I think a relationship, any relationship, you have to have balance of everything. So if my partner's overindulging in their time with their best friend and I'm not getting any, I'm not gonna think that's fair. And then vice versa, like, I wouldn't want my partner to alienate their friends now because we're in a relationship. Like, yes, we're in a relationship, we need to acknowledge that, like, obviously when you get in a relationship, there's a significant change that happens with your relationship with everyone else. But I wouldn't say alienate everyone else for your partner, nor would I say vice versa. So I feel like everything has to be in a balance, you know? And like, if it's getting a little too close to comfort, and if I express my feelings about it and nothing changes, then that's a red flag for me personally. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, and my partner expressed to me that they were frustrated about me spending so much time with my best friend, or my best friend's always around, we don't get any us time, then obviously that's an issue. I'm gonna take that into consideration, and I'm gonna do what needs to be done. But if I don't see that happening on the other foot, then next caller. Okay, they're turning out the window.
When it comes, this is for guys, like, if you are dating a bad bitch, and I mean fine as wine in the summertime, yup, and she want to go out with her friends and look cute, me, in my opinion, if I'm stepping out, and if you know me, then you know I like to step out. Skin showing, heels popping, eyebrows on fleek, like the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And then he gets mad because of whatever his reason is. Now, I don't know if it's because she's showing too much skin, trying to express herself, but like, how do you feel about that?
I think both genders need to get over the aspect of telling their partner what they can and can't wear. Like, you can make a recommendation, And if I'm wearing something that makes you feel uncomfortable or makes you feel like I'm showing too much, if you want to put your input in or a suggestion in, that box is open. But it's still going to be my decision as far as what I want to wear. And vice versa. Like, I can put my opinion and I can say, babe, like, I don't really like that you're showing too much. Them gray sweatpants, you're not going nowhere in them gray sweatpants.
And
but it's still up to him. Like, I can't tell him what to wear. And then I feel like every relationship's different. Again, this is all just based on the situation. But I feel like I got to exit. I'm just go ahead and let you know right now.
It's okay. I was like, I think we went a little past.
You knew you didn't say nothing.
No, I was just like, wait.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I like realized when it was too late, but then I was like, she's probably gonna redirect herself. So it's okay. It's okay.
Damn. But I feel like guys do it more than girls do. Like, I feel like guys are always telling, oh no, the shorts are too short, or that's too much cleavage, like da da da. If your girl want to go out and show her tatas or the lumps in her booty, like, she gonna show lumps in her booty. But that's just what it is. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's a conversation y'all need to have. She's not obligated to change her outfit based on what you have to say. If she does, that's cool. I feel like it's respectful to, change, especially if you know your partner has a legitimate concern about it. Then I feel like it's respectful too. But otherwise, you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree, because one, I feel like if someone doesn't have a different way to express themselves and fashion is it, then that should be okay. However, now, if it is a bit over the top and you know it's a bit over the top and you plan on being petty, being like, I want to see how far I can take this, go sit down, go put on a jumpsuit,
go put on that full body onesie, girl,
a turtleneck with some cherry beads,
some Virgin Hill.
You remember that day?
Yes. Was it Bailey?
I forgot who it was.
I think that's Bailey. I'm pretty sure it was Bailey. No, I think she said it. She said it about somebody. Bailey, if you watching this, shout out to you, girl.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Not just dudes. I feel like everyone can work on this, but I feel like a lot of times dudes aren't as expressive to their partners, and I feel like a lot of times that causes issues, because if they were more expressive about how they feel about anything at all, I guarantee you, whatever the issue is, handling it or coming to an agreement, coming to a solution, coming to a compromise will be so much easier if either party, based on whoever has a problem with whatever, would just voice that instead of like holding it in, or just be expressive, speak your mind, because it just makes everything on both sides so much easier.
Yeah, and for that partner who is receiving these feelings, try and do your best to comprehend what that person is telling you.
Receive it,
so you can understand to respond properly. Because saying, okay, well, sorry you feel that way, that's not it.
That's not an apology.
That's not it.
I'm sorry you feel that. That's not an apology.
Especially if you made me feel some kind of way, and then you're saying, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, like, that's not my problem, but you made me.
Another one though, to piggyback off that, just reminded me of a good one. If you say I hurt you and I'm like, no I didn't, she wanna go. 3 others.
It's her office phone, her work cell phone, and then
go ahead. I'm not gonna stop it because that's just too much work.
Hi, Mom.
Last point was, to piggyback off what you said, if I hurt you, then I am in no way, shape, or form able to tell you that I didn't. Like, I hate when people try to tell people how to feel. Like, oh, I didn't hurt you. No, you didn't know that you hurt me, but you did, and I'm expressing that to you. So I feel like that's another thing people should be receptive of. Like, you can't tell someone when you hurt them. They can only tell you. You may have not intended to hurt them, but you did, and that is more so what the focus should be. Not, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong, so I don't gotta apologize. Maybe in your eyes you didn't, but to them they might have felt some type of way about it. Maybe it was the delivery, maybe it was what you said. 9 times out of 10 is the delivery, though, because like a lot of times, like, you didn't mean to say it that way, but it came off a different way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I had some situations like that. I ain't mean for it to come off like that, but it did. I'm sorry. Nah, you can't apologize like that.
And saying or telling them how they should feel about the situation, that's just gonna piss them off even more. And then that's a whole new situation that y'all have, because if it were me, baby.
If it were me,
baby.
how you think everybody else is not gonna think like that? I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you know right now. What you got going on in your little cranium, not everybody else has. So you gotta understand and respect other people's feelings. So if they might be soft, whatever, you still hurt them at the end of the day. So apologize to their soft ass and move on. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. We are going to enjoy our evening. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if y'all want to see more of this girl right here. And yeah,
I'm getting so distracted. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all probably looking at me like, what is she looking at? There's stuff going on. Don't worry.
but yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
And like and comment. Don't forget it.
Don't
Whatever,
forget.
Yachi.
We'll see you next time, y'all. Bye.
Peace in the middle.
Peace.
If I was your Romeo, would you be my Juliet, Juliet?
If I was your Juliet, would you be my Romeo, Romeo?
If I was your Romeo, would you be my Juliet, Juliet?
If I was your Juliet, would you be my Romeo, Romeo?
We back to the basics, I'm making you mine. The niggas is texting you around they time.